They say a tiny postage stamp is enough to bring down a helicopter. To find out whether that's actually true, the Mythbusters decided to put it to the test. Helicopter blades are extremely sensitive to weight. Even something as light as a balloon or a bit of dust can affect their stability. That's why even the thickness of paint on the blades is carefully controlled. To investigate, the team headed to an Air Force base and installed precision balance sensors on different parts of the helicopter. By comparing the data before and after adding a postage stamp, they could see if such a small weight could make any difference. The first step was a baseline flight with no stamp. The pilot started the helicopter, flew a full rotation in the air, and landed. The sensor readings showed perfectly stable operation. Then it was time for the real test. Kari carefully placed a 45-cent stamp onto the main rotor blade. Could a 45-cent stamp really take down a $1.3 million helicopter? Once again, reality said no. The helicopter took off and landed just as smoothly as before. When they compared the data, the difference between the two tests was only 25 microns. So small it had zero impact on flight performance. But that was just the main rotor. What if they stuck the stamp on the tail rotor, which also plays a critical role in stability? So Kari applied a stamp to the tail, and they ran the experiment again. This time, the helicopter flew a full circle through the sky and landed smoothly once more. The verdict? A single postage stamp isn't going to crash a helicopter. But since this test involved real aircraft and real risk, don't try this at home, even if you've got extra stamps lying around.